Your KRDO News Radio News on Demand starts now. Here is your host, Sheridan Fiddleman.
We have new information on the man wanted for shooting two people over the weekend. William C. Jr., who police say shot two people Sunday at the Canyon Ridge Mobile Home Park. Police say a 21-year-old woman was killed in the shooting and another man was badly wounded. He is now in critical condition. Officers tell us the victims did know each other. We are also learning the names of two victims who were killed over the weekend. 21-year-old Serena Garcia of Parker and 20-year-old Marcus Howard Denton were found dead in a car. It all started on Saturday when officers were called to a disturbance call on Pacer Lane. It was there that officers were told about a possible shooting on the west side of town. Hours later, Denton and Garcia were found shot to death. 19-year-old Nasid Rayon Rivers was arrested in the connection to these killings. He now faces first-degree murder charges. Switching gears to our continuing coverage of the school crisis in Pueblo. Central High School and Pueblo Academy of the Arts both canceled classes today after too many teachers called out of work. South High joined the list of schools canceling classes yesterday, and just hours after that decision, hundreds of parents, teachers, and students came out to support the educators before a scheduled school board meeting. D60 now says it plans to request help from the State Department of Labor. That department could intervene as soon as next week. In the meantime, this Friday, many classes will be canceled. That's when 10,000 teachers are expected to rally at the state capitol to demand more funds. District 14 in Manitou Springs, along with District 11 and District 20 in Colorado Springs, all are telling students to stay home, although teachers are expected to still show up. We are tracking developing news on the 2018 midterm elections and a legal decision that has rocked Colorado politics. It's that Supreme Court ruling that removed Congressman Doug Lamborn from the primary ballot. Today, we know Colorado's Secretary of State office is pushing through a request for a federal injunction. Wayne Williams wants to get a judge to hear the case soon as to whether Lamborn will remain in the primary. It comes after a court ruled signatures collected for Lamborn's candidacy were invalid. According to state leaders, this decision has implications for voters. Shortly after the ruling, Congressman Lamborn's office promised it would take matters to the next level, hoping to overturn the ruling. They are hoping for a decision by this Friday. Now to news out of Texas. Police in Dallas have arrested a suspect accused of shooting two officers, killing one and leaving the other in critical condition. Armando Juarez faces multiple counts of aggravated assault on a police officer. Investigators say it started when officers responded to a Home Depot after reports of a shoplifter. When police arrived on the scene, a fight broke out, ending in gunfire. Dallas mayor saying this is a painful reminder of the 2016 sniper attack that left 5 officers dead.
Once again, Dallas is at the precipice looking into the hell of heartbreak as our police department was attacked this afternoon.
Police are not commenting on the surviving officer's condition, only saying that he is out of surgery. Now to the latest on that Waffle House shooter. The co-owner of a Colorado crane company, Darlene Susseridge, says she warned the FBI about the suspected Waffle House shooter, Travis Reiking. Reiking is accused of killing 4 people at the restaurant near Nashville Sunday morning. Susseridge says she called after he tried to jump the White House fence last year. She told agents to hold on to him if they could. Moving now to national news, it was hours of will he or won't he? But today, President Trump signed a massive spending bill, even though it comes massively short of funding for his border wall. After meeting with Secretary of Defense General Mattis, Trump decided to sign the bill for national security. The bill allots $1.6 billion for a wall along the Mexican border. It's expected to cover just 33 miles of new fence out of nearly 2,200 miles. President Trump said he needs $25 billion to cover the wall. Over the week, the White House and Democrats have been trading offers of wall money in exchange for citizenships for dreamers. Now to news out of France. 3 people were killed and 16 others wounded in southern France after a gunman stole a car, fired at police officers, and took hostages in a supermarket in what authorities are treating as a terrorist attack. 1 person died in the carjacking and 2 others were killed at the market. Police shot dead the gunman, French media reported after a 4-hour standoff at the Super U supermarket. In other news, we are learning more about the death of a toddler in El Paso County. 9 Dominguez was just 2 years old. He disappeared from a park in Stratmore Valley Saturday night. He wasn't found until 12 hours later in a nearby creek. During that time, an Amber Alert was issued after some neighbors said the boy might have been taken by someone in a white van. That alert was later canceled after the van was ruled out as suspicious. Now investigators believe 9's death was an accidental drowning. Neighbors tell us that the stretch of Fountain Creek has plenty of dangers that make it difficult to find a child. Get news 24/7 at KRDOradio.com. For KRDO News Radio, I'm Sheridan Fiddleman.